Pisces, welcome. This is your general reading for March 10th through the 13th. It is just a general reading, so please only take the parts that resonate with you and leave the rest for somebody else. If it doesn't resonate with you, please check out my channel. There are other dated and timeless readings for your sign, and you can also check out your other placements in your chart if you know what those are. I'm sure there's a reading in there for you somewhere that will resonate. If this does resonate with you, go ahead, hit that like button. It really does help me out, and it lets me know that the messages are being well received and finding the right people. So you're starting out here with your main energy being the Six of Discs, which means you could be looking towards trying to find abundance or equal give and take in a situation. You do have the Three of Swords coming in, telling me that there's some kind of heartbreak you're going through. You have the Eight of Wands. So you're taking action towards something or communication. As I lay the first set of cards, I just give a brief description. When we lay the second set, things will get a little bit more detailed because this is just a quick reading. Then we'll pull oracle cards, and then we will do best actions for you to take for those of you who haven't seen me before. Yeah, it's too many cards. Keeps wanting to give you more cards than I want to take for a quick read. If you are new here, I hope you consider subscribing, because this might have something to do with your social circle. But with that Three of Swords and Three of Cups, some of you may have gone through a third-party situation. But for some of you, this is you doing some reflecting on somebody who matters a lot to you that's probably in your circle of trust. And there's been some kind of heartbreak on that. The Page of Cups can also talk about an apology coming in from somebody. It can also talk about new messages of love. So we'll see what's going on. We have the Seven of Cups, which means this is a time of confusion for you where you're not sure what's in your cups, who's offering what cups, where to put your dedication or your commitment and energy towards. We have the Three of Discs here as well, which talks about dedication to a team and skills. You're kind of up in your head. Possibly something going on at home here. All right, let's get a clearer picture. Why is Six of Discs Pisces main energy, please? Show me the Six of Discs. The Five of Cups. Because you're feeling loss and grief and hurt. So I really do feel like you're looking for... Abundance isn't just about money. Abundance can be about, having the good things in our life. And I do feel like because of the loss and grief that you've been experiencing, you're looking for something that's going to have an abundance to it and an equal give and take of energy. You want to put in something good and get out something good. And it seems like what you've been going through is you're trying to give something good, but you're getting back loss and grief is what I'm feeling. Like, I feel like you're trying very hard and you're trying to create this equal give and take, this relationship that can flourish. And I do feel like it's a relationship of some kind. Doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic relationship, although it can be. And I feel like you've given and given and given, but it's not manifesting into what you want. Instead, you keep getting back hurt. If that makes sense to you, let me know in the comment sections below. That way, I do love to get the comments from you guys. It does help me know that how this is playing out for you. Okay, so you're kind of going in hangman mode here because of this heartbreak. You may even be pulling away from this person a little bit, intentionally or unintentionally. It doesn't really matter. I feel like you're pulling within to really try to gain some perspective and understand. And I'm kind of being pointed out the spider and the web here. The spider is considered the weaver of fate, and the web, it talks about the interconnectedness of things. And it talks about how when you hit one part of the web, it can vibrate out and affect the rest of the web. And that can be, universally, or just your own web or yours and another person's, okay? And it does seem like I feel like you've been trying to affect that web in a good way, but you're getting back something bad in return, and you're confused by this, is what I feel like. Yeah, but it's time to choose a path with this Two of Wands. It tells me that you're at a fork in a road here. And I feel like this other person knows that you're giving. Okay, I'm just going to say this. I feel like this other person knows that you're giving something good, but they're almost acting like you're not. Or they're trying to make it seem like you're not. Almost like gaslighting you in a way, okay? Like they're making it seem like you're doing something you're not doing. And it's causing you like a lot of grief or hurt. Because you're trying to portray or put out something authentic, and they're twisting it into something it's not and giving you back some just hurt. That's really the energy I'm picking up in this. Like it's very hurtful, and you're feeling very frustrated trying to get this person to hear you or understand or something. But what you're putting out isn't what you're getting back, is what I'm getting out of this. Two of Wands, it's time to take a different, choose a path. And from what I'm feeling on this, hopefully a different path. Eight of Wands, please. It is clarified by the Eight of Wands. This is telling me you need to take quick action on this. Like strong, quick action. Like it's one of the fastest moving cards in the deck, and it just clarified itself. Like you need to, and notice it's moving away from the situation. These arrows are moving that way, away from this heartbreak. It's moving this way. And maybe you need to go to the people in your circle of trust here for support. Let's see, what is this Three of Cups, please? The Four of Swords. Yeah, it's time for self-care. It's interesting, you've got that Three of Cups. And it's being clarified by the Four of Swords, which is a rebirthing card, by the way. Which is another card that lets me know that there needs to be change in this situation. But it talks about feeling exhausted, which I could understand when you keep trying to do that and it keeps backfiring in your face. And you're really trying to give real energy to this. But it's saying you need time to rest. You need time to recoup. You need to practice self-care. Stop giving the care to this situation. Stop giving the care to somebody else. Give that same energy and care to yourself, okay? Take care of you. Really allow yourself that time to rebirth. This may have something to do with your social circle. Let's see if I can get one more on that. I'm feeling a little irritated by this energy coming in. I usually don't pick up on things like that. I try to, I try not to get that personal and general readings like this, but, and all the cards just want to keep coming out for you, and this is supposed to be a quick reading. I'm not going to take these, but this, I do believe, has to do with a romantic situation with that Knight of Cups and that Ace of Cups. And Judgment here is another, rebirthing card. It's letting go of the past and moving forward into your life's purpose. All right, let's see what we got for the Page of Cups. And if this person comes in with an apology, I don't feel like it's going to be a sincere apology. I almost feel like it's going to be an apology like, well, I'm sorry, but, or I'm sorry if you hadn't. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's the energy I'm picking up from this person. This person could be an Aries coming in. This person you're reflecting on or having messages with. But either way, you could be doing some reflecting on really bossing up and owning your life and situation here, making decisions. The Emperor, he's very masculine. The emotions, even though you're reflecting on your emotions here, I feel like that reflection on the emotions may make you really kind of boss up and take control. He's holding this crystal ball in his hand like, I own this. I own my destiny. And I feel like if you embrace that masculine side of yourself right now and start making plans and judgments rather than embracing the feelings that you're going through, not that those feelings aren't real and sincere, but I feel like, how do I say that? I feel like that they're being, that some of the feelings that you're going through aren't for authentic reasons. I feel like you're being played with. And again, with that Judgment card, yeah. You're reflecting on needing to let this person go, moving on into something better, into your life purpose. It's a rebirth card. It's like coming out of the dark and into the light, okay? And the King of Wands, again, that's another Aries card. It also could be Sagittarius, Leo. Yeah, Nine of Wands, it's time for a recovery period because you've been so unfulfilled and discontent. There's a painful ending to this situation. Leo is also showing up, asking you to have a lot of inner courage. The Challenge, which is the Devil card. There's some toxic things here. The Five of Wands, obstacles and challenges. Yeah, like this is conflict. Like this is a harsh one. Like I really don't feel like this person, I don't normally say this. Normally, you know, I feel like it's both people. But in this situation, that's not what I'm feeling at all. I feel like this person is legitimately playing with you. For whoever this reading is for. Obviously, this is not going to resonate with anybody, with everybody. So this could be a message for one person specifically that is going to find this, that they need to hear. But if you feel like someone is just playing with you, like they must know what you're really doing, they do. They do know. Feeling safe. Yeah. And I don't feel like you feel safe at all. And it is important to feel safe. And sometimes we need to take that action towards moving on to something different, letting things go in order to regain our safety. Okay. Positive expectations. Yeah, and I feel like you do have positive expectations, but I feel like they're getting twisted. Okay. It's okay to have positive expectations. It's okay to want those things. Beauty. I'm not sure how that applies in here. Maybe you can let me know down in the comment section below. But, you know, especially if this person is saying, like, I just get a bad vibe off this. Stand your ground. Yes. Environmental awareness. And this card talks a lot about being aware of your environment, like your home environment, your work environment, and noticing how that makes you feel, okay? Because if your environment, your home environment, or any environment doesn't make you feel good or safe, it's time to find a way out of that. For whoever this reading is for, I'm sorry for the pain that you are going through. Patience. And I feel like that's saying be patient with yourself. Anxiety. Yeah, I can feel that coming off the cards. But I feel like the anxiety is provoked. I feel like this person is purposely provoking certain types of feelings inside of you. Man holding a heart. Yeah, and I do feel like someone's holding your heart, and that I do feel like they're playing with it. Hostilities. There's definitely some strong hostilities and conflict in this. Let's get you animal advice. Sea otter. Happiness. Be the master of playful Be the master of playful living. Release expectations and enjoy every day. Let worry go. Instead, choose love. Surrender to the waves. Your good destiny of love is sure. Yeah, and I'm feeling like, you know, this is saying you're not happy. Okay, and normally in a good relationship, I feel like you would be. You would be bringing happiness, playfulness. You know, you do choose love. You're not normally one to have the anxiety and worry, I don't feel like. I feel like this is being kind of triggered inside you. But it is always our responsibility to make the decisions to get out of situations. And I know that can be hard when we're going through them, but you can get back to the other side, to that happiness, to that love, to positive expectations and feeling safe. Eight of Wands, again, that's 3 decks. All 3 decks came out with that Eight of Wands, that it's time to take action in this situation. The Wheel. This is a turning point for you. Let it turn, let it change. The Ace of Wands. It's time for a new beginning, okay? The Ace of Wands can often indicate new inspiration, a new beginning, where your passion and your zest for life gets reignited. It can talk about something coming in new that's passionate or creative, but in this particular reading, I do feel like it's coming in to say, okay, you need to reignite your life again into something positive, you know, to have inspiration. And same thing with this Ace of Cups. I don't feel like it's indicating new love. I feel like once you get through this, your own cup of love is going to start to fill again. Okay, and you're going to feel good. Yeah. All right, Pisces. Well, this was not usually the types of readings I do here on YouTube, but it's what Spirit wanted out. So I do hope it does help somebody in some way. And if it does help you, please hit that like button. It's the only way that I have to know that the messages are getting to the right people. If you are new here, I hope you consider subscribing. And if you're interested in any of these decks, there are some links to those down in the description box below. And until we meet again.